to Dipansh video time. In this video, we are going to be making a Pong game. So let's get started. So first thing that we will need to do is show you the game. So we will have this type of game. You can see pew, pew. So the first one to wins the game, and the right player won. And then after that, the game will continue. So I'm going to be showing you how to implement just this. Okay, so the first thing that we will need to do is to go down to our project and type in import pygame to import pygame. Yes. Then after that, you'll need to type in pygame.init, initialize pygame. Then you'll need your width and height. Width and height is equal to 700 and 500. Then after that, window is equal to pygame.display.set underscore mode width and height. After you have the window, pygame.display.set underscore caption should be Pong, because we are making Pong. Then after that, our FPS should be 60. And then after that, what we'll need is our RGB colors. So white would be 255, 255, and 255, and black would be 000. And after that, we can make our variable run is equal to true. And then after that, while run. Okay, so while run, so first we'll need our clock. So clock is equal to pygame.time.clock. And then after that, right below it, we'll need to type clock.tick at FPS. Then after that, we don't have a draw function yet because we don't need it. So all we need to do is for event in pygame.event.get, pygame.event.get. What I'm going to be doing is if event.height is equal to pygame.width, then after that I'll put run is equal to false, and then I will just loop. Now after that, over here I'm just going to type in if name is equal to main. Then after that, all we need to do is type in the main function. But we don't have a main function yet, so we can use that. And if we run, we just need to see our pygame window pop up. And yeah, we have our pygame window pop up, so that is good. Okay, so now let's move on slowly to the next thing, which will be our ball movement. So what we can do is create a class. And now for the class, do we need anything? Yes, we will need some stuff. So first create a new class. So I'm going to do her here and create a class called ball. Then I'm going to create a velocity. So max vel is equal to 5 and color is equal to white, which will be the white we have just defined over here. Now let's do our define init. To define init. So self x and y, and we also want our radius for our ball. And then after that, self.x is equal to self.original x, which we don't have yet. So I'm just going to be putting self dot original x. So original x will equal to. And now let's go to the top of our code and add in some more stuff. So first thing I'm going to add is the ball radius. So ball underscore radius. So radius will be equal to 7. Because that's what we're going to be kind of adding up next. Our ball radius. So what we can do is just type in self.radius should be radius. So self dot radius equal to radius. Sorry, radius. Oh, and then after that, what we will need is our self dot x underscore vel and self dot y. So y underscore vel. So those will be so the first one will be self dot maxvel. Our self dot xvel will be self dot maxvel, and our self dot yvel would be 0. Okay. Now we can now go on and define draw. So self dot original x. Now let's now define a draw function. So define draw, and inside that will be self and width. Okay. So over there, what we'll need is pygame dot draw dot circle. Okay, and to win self dot color, which we obviously don't have right now. Yeah, we don't have self dot color. And then we'll need self dot x. So self dot x, self dot y, self dot y, and then after that our self dot radius. So I also forgot to add our self dot y. So let's just copy this, paste it, and self dot y is equal to self dot original y, which is equal to y. Okay. So now we only don't have our self dot color, so that would be something that we're adding later. Okay, so first let's continue and define our move. And yeah, we actually have our self dot color right over here. So sorry, I typed it wrongly. Win and self dot color. Yeah, it's there. I just made a typo mistake. Sorry about that. So now we can put define move, the self, and then after that self dot x plus equals to self dot x vel and self dot y plus equals to self dot y vel. So yeah, that's mostly for our move code. Now all we need to do is this is it for now. So let's just make a reset. Sorry about that. So let's make a reset function. So define reset self dot x is equal to self dot original x, self dot y equal to self dot original y, and then self dot x vel is times, so times equals to -1, and self dot y vel is equal to 0. Now we have our reset function made. Okay. So now, what is the next thing that we need? The next thing that we need is most probably our draw function, because we don't have a draw function yet. So, first thing now that we are going to be doing is add our define draw. So right over here, define draw. We need win, and for now we need ball, and yeah, we only need our window and our ball. So window dot fill with black, and dot fill black. Then after that, left. Now we don't need our score text yet because I haven't added the score. So what all we need to do is to kind of just draw our ball. So all we need to do is just draw in for I in range 10. So for I in range 10, height, and width. So height and height by doing 20. If I modulus 2 is equal to 1, then continue. Sorry, I don't know what happened. So we'll need to type in the continue function. So continue. And then high gain dot draw dot rect win white width by 2, and it should be inside over here. So I'm just going to be drawing the paddles right now because I just want to draw a little bit of the paddle. So I'm just going to be drawing. Sorry, I'm not drawing the paddles. When I showed you there was some middle lines on the screen. Yeah, that's what this is for. So width by 2 minus 5 I 10, and then height by 20, and over here I should add this. And yeah, this is what we need. So now we got the middle lines, and now ball dot draw window and high gain dot display dot update. And that is mostly what we will need for now. So we will just need the draw function, just plain old. Okay, now where we can go is to our while run down here, and on our while run we will need to draw our window. Then after that we are just going to be giving for now our ball. So, and we don't have ball yet. So first draw and type in ball. And now we don't have the ball. So how are we going to get ball? That's most likely what you're going to be asking, because we don't have a ball here, right? Okay, so I'm just going to make a quick variable ball. So yeah, our ball variable will be ball. So right over here, I can make a new variable called ball is equal to ball of width by 2, height by 2, and then our ball weight. That's what we will need for our ball. And now ball dot draw win, and we will have ball over here. Okay, so I think we are correct right now. If we run this, we should have a ball going out of our, not moving yet, but yeah, you can see that we have a start, we have the ball in the middle of the screen. So that is great. Now the next thing that we will need is obviously to make the ball move. So all we need to do is just go down here and type in ball dot move. And as simple as that. We should be seeing our ball move around the screen. And no, that means we have a very, very nice error. So let's first try out to find the error. So what is happening? Our ball is not moving. So we are drawing the ball in our ball function and we are updating the screen. So there should not be that much of error over here. So we dot fill and will dot ball dot draw. So what can be the main error of this? Let's find out. Okay. So we are not going to be adding that much of velocity yet. So I think I have found out the error. Nope, not yet. So for now, let's leave our ball class as it is because we are going to be adding the paddles now. And then after we add the paddles, we can just interconnect them and find out the error. So now let's create a new class. So class and call it paddle. Yeah, just paddle. Okay. So the first thing that we will need is to go to the paddle class as we should already by now. And now let's start setting up stuff. So our color, our normal color is equal to white this time. As always, white. Then after that, velocity is equal to 4. And let's just put these, let's just put the weld quite big. Because I want to know if it's the velocity, but for now, we can just keep it small. There will be no errors for that. Define in it. So what are we going to be doing in it? So in itself, x and y, width and height. Yes. So our width and height is what we're going to be getting in. And now we can just copy in some variables from over here. Okay. So what is the variables that we will be needing? So we will not need our delta radius and our self.xvel and y. And instead of that, we'll just need our self.width, which is equal to width, and self.height is equal to height. And now on the top, what we can draw is paddle width and paddle height now. Over here, paddle width and paddle height. Paddle width and paddle height should be equal to 20 and 100. And that's kind of what we're going to be needing. Okay, nothing else. So now we can go back to our paddle class. And at our paddle class, we're going to be needing our draw function to define draw. Self and window. And the first thing we're going to be needing is pygame.draw.rect windows self.color and then self.x self.y self.width and self.height. And yeah, that's all we're going to be needing for this. And now let's create a move function to define move, self, and up is equal to true. If up, self.y minus equals to self.the. Else, self.y plus equals to self.the. And that's pretty much what we're going to be needing. Self.y plus equals to self.vel. Now you might be always asking, like, yo, bro, but why is it like, nothing is happening, right? Why are you just keeping it like this? Because we're going to be having a whole function for handling the movement itself. collision, and everything else. So I kind of don't care. So define reset, and now all we need to do is just copy this, go down here, copy this, and just and now we have our reset function done. And all we else need to do is self dot vel is equal to 0 and self dot vel. Oh, sorry, that's for the ball. Okay, I get confused between the ball and this. So yeah, this is just the reset function, and there is nothing else. So we have our paddle class fully completed and our ball class fully completed. Wait, is our ball class fully completed? Because the ball isn't moving, and you also know that. So we can just go to the ball for now. And so we have our max velocity and color. We have our xvel and yvel with our radius and maxvel. We are drawing, so drawing we know that there's no error. And yeah, it's actually correct. So we have drawn everything, actually. Like, we have actually drawn everything for the ball. Now, what else do we have left? So now we can go to define draw function and type in our paddle. So all we need to do is for paddle in paddles, paddle dot draw window, and over here we'll need paddle. So paddles over here. And then what we're going to be doing is paddle dot draw in window. And yeah, that's all we need actually. So we have our paddle drawing, our tiny lines drawing, and our main ball drawing in our window. So everything is good till now. So now we can go back to our main function, so our while. So let's go to our while run. What we will need to do is to draw our left paddle and right paddle now. So just so that you know, paddles is after ball. So I'm going to be going to our draw function and typing down a list and name it left paddle and right paddle. Now obviously we don't have the variables. So now we have to go on the top and type in left paddle is equal to our paddle pen height by 2 minus paddle height by 2, then paddle width, and yeah, paddle width and paddle height. Paddle height. We have a line height by 2 minus paddle height by 2. Then after that, paddle width and paddle height. And now we can just Control C, go down, Control V, and type it in our right paddle. So right paddle will be 10 this time. So sorry, this would be width. So width minus 10 and paddle minus 1. So width minus 10 minus paddle width. So width minus 10 minus paddle width. And then after that, height by 2 minus paddle height by 2 and paddle width and paddle height. So we have this done. So now what else do we need? So for now, I'm going to be getting our keys. So our keys is equal to high dot get underscore quest. because we're going to be using it for later. And now will we need something else? No, we don't need anything else. So if I run this, yeah, we now have our paddle showing up. Now to handle up the movement. So let's now go above our define draw. Or should we go below the define draw? Let's just go below the define draw. Okay, so what can we do? So the first thing that we will need is our draw, then our handle collision, then our paddle movement. So first, let's get our paddle movement. So define paddle movement. Inside that, I'm going to be getting keys, our left paddle, our right paddle, and yeah, that's most likely what you're going to be needing. So inside that, if keys high game dot k underscore w and left paddle dot y minus left paddle dot fill is greater than equal to 0. So what I'm talking about, if keys is this and left paddle y is minus left paddle dot fill is greater than or 0, then left paddle dot move up is equal to true. And now all we need to do is just copy this 4 times. 1, 2, and 3. So yeah, we now have a total of 4. So let's just set it up like that so I can see it much more better. So S, so instead of here we can just put it to a S, and this should be plus over here, plus left paddle dot height. So I have done it correctly till now. Yes, I have done it correctly. So left paddle dot vel plus left paddle dot height is greater than 0. So is lesser than equal to height. Then after that, what we need to do over here is up is equal to false. Yeah, I think I made a mistake over here. If I'm correct, no. Yeah, up is equal to true. So everything is good and functioning till now. Okay, for now. So over here we can put this to k up and k down instead. And all we need to do is change every left to a right. So I'm just gonna delete all of this. Control C. Control Z. And this should be up and it should be down. Then every left to a right. So this one would be right. Then after that, this one should be right, paddle, right, paddle. Then after that, right, paddle. Then after that, K down, right, right again. So just, I'm doing it because I'm right paddle. And then over here, we'll also need right. And now we have to error somewhere, somehow. It's great. It's less. Oh, sorry, I did a mistake. It should be plus height. So it should be lesser than height over here. So lesser than height, and then lesser than height. Okay. Yeah, that was the mistake I did. That it was showing the error form. Now now we have our paddle movement ready. So now we can just go down again, like again. And now what we will need is to go back to our while run as always. And do we need something? Yeah, we need something. So below our keys.getRest, I'm going to be adding a handle. So I'm going to be adding handle. So paddle movement, I think I named it paddle movement. Yeah, paddle movement. Paddle movement should be ball, left paddle, and right paddle. So you can see that the values were keys left and right. If I put keys, then why I put ball over here? Wait, sorry. I did something wrong, okay? It should be keys over here. I was confused myself. Keys. And if we run the code, there should be no wrong. Yes, and we get an error. So please present yourself error. What are you? So if I press up, it says has no attribute vel, it means vel. So instead of changing all the vels, I can just change the vel over here to be vel. And if I do it again, wait, over where? Line number 34. That means this should also be vel. That means this should also be vel. Yeah, I should have done it before. And yeah, is there any more vels to change? And now there's only one whole main problem, and it is that our project isn't even running for some reason. Like, it is just showing it there, but all I know is that it's actually happening, but it is not updating. But it should be updating, right? So run is true, and we are clicking on the top, tick tock. So what's the error? I think I'm gonna do something now. Like, I'm gonna try out something. I'm gonna type in define main over here. Then run is equal to true. Then I'm gonna put in our clock over here. So Control C, Control V. So I'm just gonna erase everything over here. Then after that, our ball, left paddle, right paddle, everything here. And we're just going to be deleting it. And then after that, I'm going to try something. I'm going to type in if underscore name is equal to underscore main. Then after that, we are going to be putting in the main. And yeah, nothing should be happening now. So I'm just going to name it main for some reason because I want to. And yeah, the error is still there. So it doesn't matter because of what we are doing or what we are not doing. And I found the error because that this everything over here to blank. And now it's working. So the error should be still popping up. Yeah, the game is not even running for now. And it is because it's in a main function. But if the name is main, then it should be running. So let's find the error for that. And I found out the error if name is main, then run the game. And now you can see that it just worked. So now you can see that we can move the paddles. And one thing that's happening is that the collision is not working. So the only changes I did was add the define main, put the everything over here, and add in a while run function. Then I added the if name is main, then main. Now it's only most probably are two more things to add into our main game right now. So what do we already have? We have our ball moving, we have everything else moving. Now what else do we need? The only thing we need is our collisions, most likely. So yeah, let's do our collisions. Okay, so what I'm going to be doing is the first thing I'm going to be adding is a new function. So I'm going to be naming it define handle collision, or I'm just going to be naming it define collision. And I'm going to be adding in the ball, the left paddle, and the right paddle. Now if ball dot, now the first type of collision is ball dot y plus equals to, sorry, if ball dot y plus ball dot radius is greater than height, then all we need to do is ball dot y underscore vel is times equals to our -1. And yeah, we just need to now then copy this and put it over here. So ball dot x vel, so x vel, now this is where everything starts to become difficult. So 0 is the first thing we're going to be adding over here. So we're not going to be copying this anymore, okay? So if, actually we are, okay, sorry about that, I'm always getting confused. All we need to do is set into minus is greater than equal to 0, then everything should be the same as what you see over here. And greater than equal to height. While the radius is lesser than 0, and we are going to be changing this to an ls. And yeah, there's nothing much more of a thing. So now we can go down its channel if ball dot x underscore vel is lesser than 0. So first thing we're going to be checking is if, okay, so if ball dot y is greater than equal to left paddle dot y and ball dot y is lesser than equal to left paddle dot y, yes, I think I'm correct. I'm just checking my code again. Plus left paddle dot height. Then if ball dot x minus ball dot radius is like this, left paddle dot x plus left paddle dot width, then ball dot x underscore vel times equals to -1. So yeah, for now I'm going to be putting this, not yet, because I want to just add in some more stuff right now, like currently, because I don't want to wait anymore for and add some stuff in the while run already. So in our while run, just quickly, all I want to add is our handling, our collision. So handle, so sorry, collision, it wants our ball, our left paddle, and our right paddle. And if I run the game, will there be a difference in the game? I just went through. So currently there is no difference, and it is just as I wanted, no difference. Okay. So now let's go back to our collision handling. So we have our ball.x ball greater than 0, paddle.y, and ball.y is lesser than paddle.y plus left paddle.height. If ball.x minus ball.radius is lesser than equal to this much, then we have this. And all I want to add is middle. I think I wrote middle. Middle y. Oh, what? See an indentation there. Middle y is equal to left paddle dot y plus left paddle dot height by 2 difference in y is equal to middle y minus ball dot y. Yeah. And then after that, reduction factor. So our reduction factor is equal to left paddle dot height by 2 by ball dot Maxwell. I think I wrote height and paddle, right? Yeah. Paddle dot height and paddle. I think everything's correct. Paddle height, paddle width. And in our paddle, we have width and height. I wrote width and height. That's good. That's good. That means everything, every variable, and everything is right now currently correct. So all of this is by ball.maxwell. Then y underscore vel is equal to difference in y by the reduction factor. And then after that, ball.y underscore vel is equal to minus 1 times y vel. Now I had already found out that it should be like that. I'll read that. Okay. So now if I go to an else for the main one, I'm just gonna copy most of it. Okay. So just copy it, paste it. Now it's going to be right paddle dot y, and ball dot y is lesser than right paddle dot y plus left paddle dot plus right paddle dot height. The right paddle dot height and ball plus ball radius is now change all of this over here to be is equal to like that right paddle dot x, the ball dot x plus ball dot radius, ball dot x, and ball dot x will times equals to -1, which is kind of the same thing for now. Then middle y is just changed it to right paddle dot y and everything. So over here, right paddle dot y, and it should also be right paddle dot y. And yeah, I don't think there's much more changes here. So if I will go down to continue it, there is not much more difference. Let's check it out, and we have collisions. And yes, you can see that we now have collisions. But there's a problem. So we want our ball not to move on in this direction. Like you can see that there is collision, but not the collision I wanted to see. Like, I want the ball to go down also. So like if I do like this, boom, boom. I also want the ball to go down. So how do we implement that? all we need to do is set that variable to be equal to a higher number, like let's say 3. Now, if you can see, it will go actually in the same position. That's not wrong. But at least we got the collision working, right? So I'll have to see about that. So our cell.y and so let's go to our ball. Max velocity is, let's say, 7. This time, so cell.x, cell.y, cell.radius, cell.xvel is equal to cell.maxvel, and cell.yvel, let's say, it's also equal to cell.max. So move cell.x plus equals to cell.yvel and everything. So does it change a little bit? No. You can see that the ball's flickering a little bit if I look properly. The ball is flickering. So what is the problem for that? It must probably in the move function, but let's leave it. Okay, let's first count the score and everything. Then after that, I will go through a top to bottom movement of how the code works. Okay, so we can go through the top to bottom movement right now. And then while we are talking about it, we can add whatever things we need. So yes, first let's go to the top. Now, as you can see, we have everything here. The thing we need to add is our score font. The score font is equal to pygame.font.sysfont Comic Sans, because everybody knows Comic Sans these days. And then 15. Okay. Then after that, winning score is equal to 3. Okay. So now let's go to our paddle, and as I said, we are now going to be going through a 1-to-1 loop through. So we have our paddle. So actually for our paddles, there's almost nothing wrong. So we have our XY, width and height. We are changing everything here. We got the draw movement with everything, and we got the up. So we can go through the paddle like it is nothing. Okay. Okay. So our ball, our maxwell is 7, and our color is white. Now we have our X and Y. We're going to keep it, and we have our radius. Now, I'm going to set our Y value to be 0 for a second, okay? I'm going to set it to around 7 for now. You will see why later. But, yes, 7. No, not 7, sorry about that. 3, around 3 should be good. Then after that, we're going to be drawing a circle with self.color, self x and y, and self.radius. Then we're moving it. Self.xy, self.x plus self. Sorry. Then we're going to be moving it. Then we are going to be setting it to its reset position, which is going to be our original x and our original y. And our self.x times equals to -1. And our self.y will be 0. Now let's go to our draw. So in our draw is the place that we are going to be doing our kind of like main first change. Okay, so what are we going to be doing in the draw? So in the draw, what we're going to be adding up is our left score and our right score. So left score and our right score. Then we are going to be filling it with Now we are just going to be adding our left score set. So left score is equal to score font dot render. Then after that, over here we are going to be putting in left score 1 and then in white. Now we are going to be copying this and pasting it over here. Now we are we're just going to be doing is adding up our right score. Then after that, all we need to do is win.win. So then after that, we'll need our width by 4 minus, so minus it by left score text, so left score text dot get underscore width by 2 and 20. Now let's just copy this whole function and then change it for the right score. So right score text, sorry, I don't want to do anything but right score text, and over here should be also right score text. Now instead of width by 4, I'm going to put width times 3 by 4 minus right score text dot get width by 2 and 20. And yeah, that's all we are going to be needing for the draw. So now we can just go to draw, and there's not much we need to do in draw. So now let's just go more up and check our handle collisions. So handle collisions is here. So if ball.y plus ball.radius is greater than height, then ball.y vel times equals to -1. Or if x ball dot, sorry, I made something wrong, that's why it wasn't happening, ball dot y minus it, then it should be working. I think so. Yeah, we got an error. So let's just find out the error. And yeah, we can't run it currently because we are not calling left score and right score yet. So yeah, that's the problem. So we'll first have to change it for now and then just go through. I'm just gonna skip everything over here, fill up the long gap over here, and now go down. Now in our draw, we're going to be adding our left score and our right score. So just go down in our main. Sorry. Now where we're putting everything, let's just add in our left score. Left score is equal to 0, and our right score is equal to 0. And then after that, we're saying that we want the left score to be first. So over here we can say left score and right score. Now this should be running, I think. Yeah. Yes, now you can see that we have gotten our main game. And yeah, obviously we haven't added the end game yet and the score points, but you can see that our y is also changing every time we put it in. So boom, and it's gone. So that's actually very good progress. That's not much left of this tutorial now. Yeah, so the only next thing that I think we will need to do is we have our handle movements, everything done already. So it's only our adding scores. And that's just going to be a walk in the garden or a walk in breeze. So ball.x is lesser than 0. Then after that, right score plus equals to 1. And then ball.set. And then Aleph, ball.x is greater than our width. Then what I would want to do is left score plus equals to 1. And then ball.set. And yeah, that's for changing the scores. And if I, I did a mistake. I did a big mistake. Now if it goes, we got the point, get a 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 point. Now we also need to change it for paddle. And for the paddle it will be like IO is the point. So when the point starts, the position of the paddle will also go to the middle. Sorry. So let's implement that. So 1 is equal to if so 1 is equal to false if left score is greater than equals to winning score. Now over here you can type or, so or 1 is equal to true. Then also we can quit the game. So is greater than equals to winning score, then 1 is equal to true, and then our win text will be equal to left player 1. Left player 1. And then after that, all we need to do is an ellipse. And I'm just going to be copying this and pasting this, and right score is greater than winning score, then I'm just going to be typing in right player 1. So right player won the game. Okay, so now we have everything over here. What else is left? So now I'm going to be checking if 1. So if 1. So I'm going to type in if 1. Then after that, is equal to core font, I think, yeah, dot render when text 1 and white. And then after that, when dot split at first, so text. Then after that, width, so width by 2 minus check dot get width. Yeah, by, so we'll need that, and then by 2, I think, by 2, we'll check it out later, and then height by 2 minus text dot get height by 2. Now after that, we're just going to be adding pygame.display.update. Then after that, pygame.time.delay 5,000 milliseconds, which would be around, let's say, 5 seconds. Ball.reset, left paddle.reset, right paddle.reset, and then left score is equal to 0 and right score is equal to 0. And now I'm gonna set, after that this is done, I'm also going to be giving our time.delay. So pygame.time.delay, so kind of like 3,000 seconds. Yeah, actually 3 seconds should be good. Then after that, left paddle.reset, right paddle.reset. Then after that, again, I'm going to be adding the pygame.time.delay to this thing again. And at the top, left paddle dot reset, and then right paddle dot reset. And most probably our game should be practically done. Let's try it out. And yeah, we obviously have an error. Obviously I did. So it is saying that local variable one reference before assignment. So sorry about that. I can just control X this and just put it up right over here. But wait, I also forgot that I'm setting that the game will continue after we win. The game will be 0. So let's just put it back here and erase the one true. Thank you. But if you don't want it, then you can just erase all of this code and add a one true is equal to true there. And let's check out the game. So, boom, the right player gets the first one. And then after that, the game starts again. And boom, the left player gets the right player again. Then after that, the left player. It's up to the left player to win this. And the left player hits it. And the game ends for some reason. So let's just find out the error, and for that what I'm going to be doing is setting the win to be 1. So winning score should be 1, and I think this is going to be the only last error that we're going to be having left. So let's just put it up very big, and now let's check it out. So over here, help me. Yeah. There it happens, and then it closes. So for // it's saying that I cannot use it for our window blit. So let's find it out over here. And yeah, window blit. It's all the way at the end. Yeah, here. So text width by 2 minus text dot get width by 2, height by 2 minus text dot get height by 2. And is it working now? Yes, now it's working. So you can see that the left player won the game, and I'm just going to be adding some new stuff. So I'm just going to be adding, I'm going to erase the delay for showing you the end result. And over here, Control C, Control V, and let's check out our game. So let's set the winning score to 3, and let's see which of my hands is the better player of Pong. So now we are playing a normal game of Pong, the pie, and the left player won the game. And then after that, the score returns back to 0, and you can start playing the game normally. And the left player won, and you can just continue to playing the game normally. So this is the tutorial series of how to make Pong in Python. Please like and subscribe to my channel. Until next time, Dipansh video time is out.